hi everyone. You know me. I'm Dr. Sumitra, a pediatrician and a mom to 3-year-old. Shefali is child nutritionist, specialized in child nutrition and weaning and lactation also. Today we'll discuss all about complementary feeding, how to start, when to start, and why. Like what are the methods for the weaning, traditional and baby-led weaning? What are the pros? What are the cons? And what are the challenges you will face? And curd, dairy products, nuts, when to give cow milk, when to start cow milk, when to start ghee, oil, what kind of oil, what kind of utensils you should use. And mothers were again asking me, get recipes from the Google, and we don't know like why, how to give, how to make those things, and whether it is right or not.
Discuss about some background why there is a need of the complementary feeding, and then we will discuss a few aspects and which are very important fundamentals of the complementary feeding, like what is the consistency, frequency, and the texture should be, and what are the indicators which tells you the your infant feeding practices are right or poor or improper or something, and we will tell you what are their implications if their poor infant child feeding practices are. Stand in a briefly like what is complementary feeding. Choosing either it is benefits or baby led weaning, or either it is traditional weaning. So it's need to depend. See, if you can see in this slide there are some benefit of the traditional and there are some benefit of baby led weaning. It is not like there are 4 or there are 5 benefit. It is not like that, either 7 months or 8 months. So these are the some do's and don'ts which you can some common choking hazards for the infants, which we need to just keep in mind.
Like baby will not be able to breathe. So if we are not able to breathe, then
we'll discuss about the frequency complementary or semi-solid foods. It's about the dietary diversity, which is very important. If you are just feeding with the one food, whenever we start complementary feeding, so then constipation is very normal. Okay, so your child
अगर प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो you can use around 10 to 15 days के लिए आप उसको स्टोर कर सकते हो. उससे ज्यादा
Doctor, my baby has started sitting without support. So
Okay.
that's why I have started the solid. So is it fine, right?
Yours is 5.5 months, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's okay. If he's having hand-mouth coordination and he's having he's sitting without support, then you can start.
Yeah.
Our pediatrician, he suggested that we start with rice and dal khichdi only, like right. So he said, like for example, once a day we can give that. So when we are giving rice and dal khichdi, do we need to like blend it or just mash it with a spoon or a
I suggest you start with the fruit purees, because that's similar, because right now before 6 months baby was on
If you start any food, give that for a week or 5 days to see if baby has allergy to it or not.
But 2 to 3 days.
It's how many times do we need to feed the baby in a single day?
Okay, the time frequency.
Question is my baby, he's 7 months old. He takes about 3 meals in a day and one fruit, like as a snack. And once in the morning, he has milk, once in the night. Like night, he gets up every 3 hours to have milk, but he's not gaining enough weight.
Okay, what was the birth weight and what is the current?
Or formula milk cannot be used through heating, right? So what other milk options can we introduce? Toned milk, like cow milk we can't use in cooking, na? Like cow's milk we are not to introduce, and mother's milk, formula milk we can't cook, right?
No, so what you can do, you can give understand the method how you can prepare. So either suppose you are
Good session, especially for the working mothers who have to join back and have a lot of questions.